they're not killing the Ursa, but that lane's not going well. You know, it's Ursa's farming, but unlike CM and Witch Doctor, where you literally address the boar, Jakiro is not the same. He's very slow. So you see 230 movement speed when he's getting hit by these boars, and Taneko's just very dead here.
Yeah, and they're going to get the first blood on Roger. At the same time, just before the first blood was claimed, they actually managed to kill Always Wanna Fly.
If there's 3 heroes there, he just dies as well, so they're going to make their own push play to try to get something out of that map movement. But they're not killing it fast. In general, take the top tower with ease, and they can even defend mid and set up too.
Once again, making the spike carapace play, returning some damage onto Iceberg. Iceberg positioning nicely, though. Nordic cleave hit Taneko. So
big concerns. I'm already. If I was in their shoes, I'd already be sweating.
Yeah.
Morphling just not pressured, and you don't have ways to pressure him. You're killing Phoenix a bunch, which is great. You know, you're getting these Always Wanna Fly kills. You should go down. Yep.
Defense. Navi continuing to try and work heroes around the map. An opening found. Dream really wasn't showing himself a whole lot. Enigma that we saw him playing that style.
Absolutely. Again, I mean, always they really want to just kill Always Wanna Fly. This time they'll get him again. So that's the 4th death. 4 out of 5 have been him.
You fools! You're following right into Always Wanna Die's trap card.
They really are. That's the thing, you know. It really is happening. As we see General Book 3, he still is very susceptible to that Firestorm damage as he's very high HP, lots of nuke. So Iceberg has to be a little more cautious with his...
Oh, that Vendetta. It breaks the smoke. Roger knows they're around here somewhere. Actually throws out the Fisher right as he was about to get hit. He's still going to die here, but at least they turn around a good amount of damage. Afterlife, he's going to pull the emergency card here and see if they can actually get out, but no one gets popped. Afterlife, woo, he gets pulled right back by the X Iceberg.
There's going to be a looming demise that's going to hit pretty quickly, I feel like, at this 20-minute mark when Shaker gets this thing, too. As V-Tune, maybe they can get him once.
Silence. They don't have any follow-up. They're going to throw out the coil, but by now he's going to be able to start up his strength morph. You could see him even like baiting them. He's like, go ahead. No, I'm not strength morphing yet. You still have chance. Look at that. General comes in on the right-hand side. Does manage to catch him in the river here. Slowing down Afterlife with the Supernova, trying to keep him in range of the stun. Will manage to hit that one. The big tanky boy of Afterlife does fall.
4K gold lead, but it's starting to feel much more tremendous than that. Just with all these recent fights, there's just no hope for Rice and Monaco to really get any kills on this Morphling. They almost did, but now no one. It's just I bet much better spot to actually slow down Morphling.
Gambit. They tried to go for the trade-off there. They were hitting the tier 2 tower. They probably knew Roshan was going on. That's a classic trade-off. Unfortunately, they couldn't do the damage fast enough to take the tier 2. TPs come in, and Sineko is going to be the victim of that rotation. Now, you can see AS Monaco Gambit are still trying to play like out on the map. But Navi are not really splitting up too much, and they know they're around here. They're chasing them down. They are going to be able to find both of them here as Immersion's going to be chased out by the Beastmaster. And no one, he's got an orb, he's got a phase shift, might be able to jump away. He does manage to get a little bit farther with the Raining Rift, but they're going to spot him here in a second and chase him down with the Sun Ray. That is going to burn to a crisp.
They're just forcing Navi's movements at least a bit around so they can get some space.
And part of that is, again, the Beastmaster,
under attack.
right? Like, they have to play so aggressively because if they play on their own side of map, they're just going to get hunted down like this and lose even more map control. Nurse is not going to have any space to... Afterlife, he's certainly going to die here. They're still chasing up on Dream. Roger throws the Fisher.
Navi got too much that they're comfortable with, honestly. Like after like the laning phase goes, now they're just in cruise control. They're playing a general Beastmaster game. They have V-Tune on his most comfortable Morphling. Saneko's gonna just die over here on the side. It's a lot of heroes that they're just super comfortable with getting, and they got all of them. Like even the Phoenix on Always Wanna Fly, even though he's died, you know, these are just heroes that they're used to playing the game state.
Has fallen.
They're claiming the high ground, looking for a wraparound as well with the Kunkka.
Goes out, lead off on the Nyx Assassin, not letting him get a chance to get off the Spike Carapace, but they also want the extra kill in Sineko, so the cores are saying, you guys got the Nyx Assassin, right? I'm going to go ahead and run down Sineko here, run down the captain of AS Monaco Gambit. And did they get both? They did get both. Roger.
They will.
Finally cleans them up with the...
You know, as we just saw displayed by, you know, Southeast Asia mostly. Earthshaker, Morphling. In the past, ridiculous. Now, even more ridiculous somehow with the Shard.
Yeah. They really gotta take that shard out. No one is gonna die here. Dream. Now, there are 3 heroes here. They can kind of collapse on Navi, but there is, of course, that outpost, which they're going to try and take here. The Beastmaster's already rotated in. He's going to TP on in. See if they can finish off Always Want to Fly. They can't. Supernova's going to go down. They go for the attempt at an Uber out, but that's going to be denied by X-Mark Bot. So, down on items, I don't even know. They're going to go for a smoke here. See if they can just outnumber Navi and win engagements that way. Always Want to Fly. A bit of deja vu. We're going to watch him receive the full brunt of AS Monaco's frustration and anger. Still got the ear shaker for him, so he can still kind of run them down. If anybody is spotted here, which they will, General's going to go ahead and spot them. They're going to try and blow up General as quick as they can, but a BKB from him, and okay, they're going to try and get out. They're really Seneko behind. They don't even try and play near the cliff to grab him. They just immediately run as far away to the left, away from Navi. Immersion is going to find a small opening here on Always Want to Fly, which he may actually survive through. The E-Blade shot goes out. Fisher is going to be stopped by Yule Scepter from Immersion, but he's going to be pulled back to his doom. Now the Supernova is going to go out. Dream. Wow, that one shot just took a quarter of his health. That's the Enchant Totem hit.
They're hunting for him, though. Scans out General. He's got that Shadow Blade. That's why he bought it.
Up on the high ground. Waits for TP. Our top of the Primal Roar. Now we've got... Every single time, Fox, I get that song, Jump Around. It goes in my head whenever I see this Morphling or Shaker. And hey, guess what? He's in X, so he can go ahead and be right back here into this mid lane. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a godlike spree for B. Slow, methodical, and very controlled in their play.
Which Navi has done a lot of the games that I've gotten to see with them. We've had, like, I think 2 games where Navi wasn't as disciplined as normal, and as we say, see you later to Immersion quickly. A one-shot coming out from the Morphling. Look how much gold V-Tune gets for that, dude. 417 when they're 24k ahead on a solo kills. Just, I don't know. There's some weird stuff with solo kills with the way the gold goes, but again,
the hunt continues. This time it's going to be the bear that gets poked.
And yeah, you're right. Big testament to ASM Monaco Gambit for staying in the game, because this is starting to get pretty brutal. Let's look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. That actually looks so cool.
He's doing a ballerina, little pirouettes through the air as he starts dunking on fools. Iceberg goes ahead and shows off that he can get solo kills as well. Hello, B-Tune. Goodbye, everybody, pretty much on the side of AS Monaco Gambit. They go ahead and call the GG. Yeah.
Brutal.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Navi showing that there is potentially a big difference between top 2 and the rest of the field. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he functions as this mid-morphling, as no one does have a career of playing that a decent amount, but surprisingly, he actually doesn't have that positive of win rate with it. He's actually 22 games, 50% exactly. So, considering the fact that obviously no one has a much larger than 50% win rate on most of his heroes, considering his success on Virtus Pro. Nice blood there for General as he comes across.
Oh, the courier too.
He gets the courier.
Are able to farm pretty nicely, and Wraith King, he's getting more than free farm, getting all these extra kills for himself now. But the book is applying some pressure onto him.
Always Want to Fly. He's going to die again here. The Fate Bolt goes out. Is not enough damage reduction to keep him alive and Dream. All right, this is going to be quite the combo here. They're going to have to Ravage into the arrow. It does land. Very nice. That makes it even more concerning, though. If they take this tier 1 tower, they start, invading into the jungle a little bit. If Tide finds those stacks, then that's going to be disastrous for Navi.
They're swinging over, and the thing is, too, is Navi, who clears those stacks at a fast speed? They don't have a Shadow Fiend. They don't have a Titan or anything like that. It's a lot harder, a lot slower for them to clear in comparison.
Immersion. Pop. He's trying to stay ahead of V2. V2 is slightly faster, though. We'll get that final swipe. A really big comeback. His net worth is about even with the Morphling. TP down to the bottom lane with the stolen arrow. Always Want to Fly. He's going to try and TP out, but an arrow in turn from Immersion is going to put a stop to that. And now, oh my goodness,
General, what the? He's deep.
Yeah, what was he doing here? This was some wild attempt. They definitely got to generate some sort of game plan for the next.
Allies disappear.
Guess the game plan is going to be Iceberg run at the outpost to zone them away with his BKB. As Roger, he's found here by no one. The roar does go off up on the north. It looks like an immersion. While Roger does get chased out, he will bait the Hand of God. Okay, so he'll use Hand of God. Iceberg will get Seneko. 2 supports down for 1.
With your corpse.
Not terrible, but they can't keep fighting because of the BKB that is down, plus the Aegis that is up. And no one turning into the Rubik. Get him tossed back there. Telekinesis enough for Afterlife to arrive.
As well as General isn't even walking up there.
They need a big
Arrow?
pickoff, and maybe they've just got it with the arrow. A fast kill that is potentially going to trade out supports. Always want to fly is going to get gone on by Dream. Oh, that was a big crit that came through. TP out from D2, and yeah, Gambit, they just park themselves up here, ensuring that they will get that experience advantage off the outpost. With playing a bit greedy themselves and not forcing a whole lot of people to defend, seeing if they can get that tier 2 bottom lane. Rotations come in, though, from Afterlife and from Dream. They're going to catch Roger. No problem here is that crit. Not enough to one-shot him there at half health, but close enough. Taking the outpost back, Seneko, though, immediately charging up here. They're going to pop the Moonlight Shadow, just seeing if they can slow down pretty much anybody. Or anything. I guess I'll take the boars. General is going to be caught by Dream. Shows himself. Casual 657 damage crit. Start things off. As 2 lanes of barracks are going to be pretty hard to fight back from. That's why Navi, this is Roshan, they must contest.
Can they get the Doom on the Tide is the question, or which target does Iceberg go for?
Smoke in, Ravage up, already got the Morphling. The Aegis is going to be picked up, but the Prime Roar actually knocks Dream outside of the engagement there, so they've just completely taken out the Morphling out of this, and now they're going to try and slow people down with no buyback onto no one. It's possible that Navi can continue this fight. They got to be careful, though, of that Ravage. Afterlife turns around, 2-man Ravage, catches 2 more on the outside, a 4-man there with the Starstorm coming in, looking to try and finish up Iceberg, because he does manage to grab the cheese, eats that immediately. An arrow pops over onto Dream, slowing him down, but now it's Navi who have to try and escape away from Gambit's wrath. Dream on the front lines, just chopping fools down. He brings 2 cores and a 3rd in V-Tune. He's going to start getting away. V-Tune's actually going to pop back in here, see if he can get a fast kill onto Emerging. Pops the Rage, gets 1, drops the gem, doesn't manage to pick it up. He had a TP immediately. A smart little play. Meanwhile, Afterlife went by himself.
Okay. Depending on the Doom target. But these 2 other cores, they're always a problem. It's only one of the cores that you're going to be able to take out with that big Doom. The other 2, just, you don't have the damage to deal with.
They're going to go again. They managed to get the, oh, this time he managed to get off the more strength. So it's going to be a hard kill here. But fortunately, the Lifestealer is very adept at being able to bring down these big tanky targets as he sticks on top of them. But V-Tune, he went in. Now he's got to get out, but he doesn't have an invest. The Primal Roar goes down. V-Tune running for his life to the right-hand side. Arrow isn't going to land, but he doesn't manage to stay alive. Just a little bit too much. They kill some of the backline heroes. Seneko's going to be the first one to fall here. Iceberg moving up to the left-hand side, hoping to be able to dodge and get his blink up. But the Radiance, it's sticking to him. They're not going to let him get away. Not with the gem that was dropped on the ground. They pick that one up, and Dream will continue to take this by himself, apparently. They say, yeah, they can deal with the Morphling, as you pointed out, Fox, multiple times, but there's multiple threats on the board.
Yeah, great early game, honestly. That was the biggest thing. I think bottom for Navi went way too chaotic. Because last game, I just saw Iceberg trying to set up the Doom, and he can't, and they have always want to fly and Disruptor.
Mercy just rolling up, fearless here, but quickly rolls away. Oh, he didn't make it! Roger stops him with the Fissure. They're going to cut around the trees, and he's not going to be able to roll away. Well done. And they're going to try and give it up to somebody specifically, and it's Iceberg. They give it to their mid. Now, the pressure from General is a bit too much, Roger. Grabs a creep wave again. Roger. This time, though, Roger might put himself in trouble. He already used his Fissure earlier. He slowed down enough. They saw that immediately. Dream and Seneko were like, that is a kill. And they tip Roger before he even goes down. Now General's going to die as a result of that misplay from Roger. 2 kills to AS Monaco Gambit.
big moves across the lanes to be able to allow this Beastmaster to have a game, as the surround is coming from Gambit onto mid lane.
Yeah, and if they could get this kill, it would be massive. Iceberg no longer having much regen left. He just has a Fairy Fire. Is that going to be enough? No, it's not. The coil and the Impetus shot from Snako. Roger.
They're trying to bail him out.
Yeah, they
Iceberg.
rotated mid. He smoked up Iceberg so they can go ahead and get a good Doom rotation in. They're going to spot Dream. Oh, bit of a misclick there, but Dream, there's no way out of this one, really. So he's going to go down. Small chance that he gets denied, perhaps, but unlikely. The kicks are going to come in, trying to slow him down as best as possible. If V-Tune keeps up, Immersion quickly rolls out of the way before Roger could catch up to him. Yeah, he tried to chase down the Enchantress there, which is really, you know, I'm looking at this. They really don't have good ways to kill this Enchantress. Especially with Medallion already. A nice roll-in kick from Immersion helps secure the kill for no one.
Very nicely here and distributing their wealth. As Snako pushes up a bit far, but he's just fine. He's got that untouchable now.
What is it that is allowing AS Monaco? Oh, roll in from Immersion right as Roger tries to go up to the high ground. They had a plan for him. What do you think it is that is allowing AS Monaco? Oh, that was a whip and a half. Afterlife. Guess didn't expect to always want to fly to keep moving forward in that situation. And misses the coil. Still gets the kill, though. Gambit. They're going to strike right back here at this top lane, rolling into poor old General, man. He has just not been having a great game 3. When AS Monaco Gambit were behind, remember just all the active plays they were trying to make. They were smoking nonstop as they're going to find Snako here.
There's the heart. So V-Tune, he's extremely ready to fight, and we'll have to see how it all kicks up, how they actually deal with these illusions. Gotta be eyes on the PA to do so, as he's gone for a greedy build on the PA.
General just cannot go anywhere and can't seem to do a whole lot. Afterlife wants a bigger target. They ignore Always Want to Fly in favor of Roger here, and with the coil and silence, they should be able to kill him pretty easily. Double kill for Dream.
You're letting Gambit dictate the pace completely, and they just keep finding Snako.
Yeah, much like when Always Want to Fly was constantly being the one being found from all these smoke ganks. Both these fine positions of Gambit and Navi are doing a good job of positioning themselves between where the enemy could be and where their team is, making sure that potential smokes always break on them first. Yeah, you really like them to at least finish off this mid tower. But
they're trying.
15 seconds on the Aegis, so it's getting about that time where Navi can perhaps be a little bit more confident with the glimpse back. No one. 5 more seconds. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. 3 more, holding off a little bit longer. 2, 1, Aegis expires, and now they just let loose, and no one. He's certainly going to be dying under this onslaught, but Dream, he pumps out a little power of his own. He quickly kills General, now tries to bounce back. V-Tune charging backwards here, trying to use that Phantom Rush to be able to get as far away from Gambit as they are. A tsunami rushing forward. They're going to take over Iceberg, melt him down real quick. Afterlife, with the buyback coming out from Always Want to Fly, he's going to be caught inside the Static Storm. They kill him. Snako, he's got to be careful, but fortunately, the Untouchable will do a lot for him there. No one, he's almost burned out of mana here. He's got to be a bit careful, especially if he gets glimpsed back. Nice, he turned into the Phantom Lancer. Ultra kill, Rampage coming out for Dream as he has just taken out everybody in the backline. More buybacks are coming in. Dream, man fighting up against V-Tune. V-Tune does have another Doppelganger up, and 1 more second. Immersion's been hunting him this entire time. Silence goes out, they catch up a little bit longer. Snako gives him an opening, turn around, there goes the shock. Roger, is that enough? A little bit more. Dream is so low, but V-Tune, he got shotgun. He was etherealed, and he couldn't finish it up, but Dream does finally go down. They get the kill. V-Tune with this heart. He charges the other direction. He goes up the hill with the neutrals, the Phantom Rush. He gets to the other side. Now he doppelgangers again, and I feel like that's it. They can't kill him anymore. If anything, they've got to get back. Iceberg's coming in with the Shivas to be able to slow him down. No one's been burned out of mana. Bit by bit, they will take him down, pick him apart. No one goes down. Afterlife potentially next here. The coil goes out. Ooh, snaps himself on that one. V-Tune, though. What a play. The heart. See if he can backdoor this tier 1 tower, the top lane. He's got some allies behind him, too, so it should be pretty easy.
What level was he before the fight, actually? I feel like he was only level... I think he had 3 levels from the fight on the PL, by the way.
We'll glimpse back into the Static Storm. They managed to get Immersion this time around. He is most of the time been able to stay ahead of them, but this time between the Hawk and the Glimpse.
If they mess up at all killing him, they're screwed in the fight. As Dream, he shows himself. Iceberg can't get the Doom, though.
Yeah, Seneko may have that untouchable. The sad thing is, for both him and for no one,
Keep harping on. He's just going to get doomed, and then it's going to be the Morphling to deal with that PO, and it doesn't feel like he's going to be able to as Afterlife is found.
the Hawk gets the vision. He's going to sell fuels for as long as he can now. He still has a chance to be able to get out of here, especially with the sounds going out. Afterlife is pulled back by the Glimpse. He did still have the orb out. The Primal Roar from long range is going to be able to catch immersion, but immediately BKB doomed up Dream. He jumps in and has to run. He's got to get out of here. Fortunately, the coil will slow down everything. They can reset this fight and perhaps even re-engage if they choose to. Afterlife certainly wants to, it's looking like, because he's going to play around a little bit with his orb. Jumps out, Dream quickly kills Roger on the side. A big crit. Dang, oh, my Iceberg. He lost about half his health from that one, but Dream has just been caught up in this Phantom Lance. He's being burned out of all of his mana. Once again, Glimpse back in, but no one comes in and finishes off General. They still can't do anything about V-Tune, though. He does way too much damage, and he is just this giant wave of illusion.
They're going to smoke. They know. They know that this is the fight. Like, Navi knows that this is their biggest fight. If they win this fight, they just likely win the game completely. As Seneko, he'll walk in first.
Seneko, Coil only onto one. Iceberg charges forward with his BKB and immediately identifies the PA. And here comes V-Tune as well. With a broken PA, he is very easy for them to be able to just go on and take apart. The Doom's not going to last much longer, but they've got the kill anyway. Jumping forward, Roger gets in front of Immersion, getting a second kill for them. And everybody else from AS Monaco Gambit. Yeah, it's looking like 5-on-5s are not the play anymore for Gambit. They've got to try and split people up. Oh, no! Tried to jump in and finish off Roger. Roger gets off the Fissure. And now he's going to have to use the Waning Rift to escape here. Does have the... Oh, he jumped a little bit too soon, Afterlife. Okay, he's got a blink and a lot of charges. Sadly, though, he's got nothing left. Yeah, beyond godlike for V-Tune.
Just immediately run at him.
No one. He does have enough damage to kill Always Wanna Fly. See if he gets out, though. BKB, TP, he's good.
Iceberg! Oh, he was trying to run in and get it.
What's happening?
Taking the tower.
My man just took a tier 2 and now potentially tier 3. They do get something for it. They go ahead and spot Immersion and get a glimpse back on him. So, hey.
He's still going. He's got a range creep now.
Yeah, I mean, the tier 3's gone. Guys.
All right, well, he'll pay with his life in a second here, as if they see him, he's dead. Do they see him, though? General?
Oh, he could be beat out. He's going to go for it now, but of course the Roar is going to be there, and so he will slowly but surely die. At the same time, though, what is this? They actually tried to coil up. The Doom went out onto the Morphling. This gives Dream finally a free opportunity to get in there. Tried to go for the deny. Afterlife misses out on that one. Dream cannot afford to die here. He's working his way up to that Divine Rapier. They're going for the all-in play, but they thought for a second they could have taken a small pick and brought down Iceberg, but they could not have been more wrong.
But now, double Dooms are ready. Iceberg has a Blink coming out and Abyssal for V-Tune. They are more than ready to end this one.
Yeah, they certainly are. Looks like no one may be caught before. Yeah, he is.
He's doomed.
Glimpse back with the Doom. Immersion trying to roll forward. I'm not sure for what, though, as now he's certainly going to be dying here. That is an Aghanim Scepter coil. They might just be able to kill him, but no, the Abyssal Blade. It stops the PA. Iceberg gets off the Doom just in time, and Dream. Oh, he came so close to being able to kill Iceberg and stop that big counter, but it didn't really matter, I think.